Yeah. So it's just changing the mindset, man. And I see so many times in the media and on the news, right? That's the economy's tanking, a bad economy, we losing money, we doing this. Again, people, it's for those people that have all the money, and that they one day they're losing $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. It doesn't necessarily affect the working day to day people like that. So I don't want anybody to be deterred by listening to the news or watching the news when people say, or the news is saying, or the president saying, hey, we got to get the economy back. The market
Yeah, it's tough because that talk really does put that in your mind. Like shit is really really fucked up. That's what it makes you feel that way. It scares you from like stepping out, making those decisions with stocks, or even with the mortgage, or any of those things. It really kind of scares you from doing stuff like that.
Oh yeah. But the thing is, man, they say that, and then, like I said, 2 years later, they be like, "Oh man, we got that shit, 300 new millionaires because they did this, that, and the third." And you like, motherfucker, I should have
did this. So yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like my friends, that I know, everybody I knew, we grew up in a quote unquote recession, depression, broke, economy tanking. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So to me, like stuff like this is not nothing new.
Yeah, you're right.
Me, or the people I know.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we already been there. We've been living this. We've been eating mayonnaise and bologna sandwiches daily, and sardines, or just fish sticks and stuff.
Yep.
So it's nothing necessarily new to me, right? But what I try to do coming on here in the podcast and talk to you and anybody else is try to, we got to change that mentality, dude, because it's not meant for everybody.
Yeah,
it's to hold people back, man. And we got to get out of that mindset, man. We got to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be walking into Walmart when I'm 60 and seeing your ass in there at 65 talking about, hey, welcome.
Nah, bro. No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so. I feel you on that. It's a mindset that we definitely got to get into. It's like I see it is turning now, especially with a lot of the younger people. It is starting to turn, but it's definitely there to scare you and to keep the money flowing one way. So it's very easy to get into, and once you start really playing around and really taking it serious, you'll see the returns, and that's what you're shooting for. So like right now, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, just to piggyback off of that, right? And this time right now where we're starting to see around the world how other business owners are treating the Black and brown community, right? Not wanting to serve Africans in China, to the Asian folks here in America doing certain things, and in the restaurants or in the beauty supply stores, to the people that on the support, and you getting your ass whooped in the street, and you purchasing and buying stuff from these people continually. My thing is, no matter what it is, man, you support good people, you support small businesses, and support people that look like you, like you. Exactly. And that's no knock against nobody else. Like, you can't go spend any money anywhere else.
Yep.
But that goes along the lines of bringing wealth back into the community. Right? You gotta.
I was saying we had spoke about this when last time I had Marcus X on. We were talking about this. It's like if we decide to do this, like if I decide to only spend money with you or with somebody that looks like me, it comes up as a problem. It's looked at, it's looked at bad. It's looked like, all right, let's burn down this neighborhood. Let's do something to deter people from going there. Where other people, other races, they do the shit all the time. That's how they grew up, and it's fine. Yeah. But as soon as we make that effort to do it, something's always going to be said, something always going to be done to deter you from doing that. So you got to stay focused, and you got to do it. There's nothing wrong with supporting your own. There's nothing wrong with it at all.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, see, that's exactly what you're saying, man. But like, if there's a preference, right, and I got between KFC and small business fried or soul food chain business that's in my neighborhood, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to, the small business that I know their chicken, their sides are better than what KFC dishing out. Now, that's not to say when I have a lot of family coming over, I'm not going to go to KFC and get that
that
20
big
piece.
box.
That big box.
Uh-huh.
Y'all suckers come over here and eat this. I'm not saying that, but it's just a preference, man. And that's all it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't knocking nobody, and it's no knock against anybody else's business, right? But other communities, other nationalities have been winning for so long, right? And I just think, like you said, with the younger people, it's our time to go and get it, and not wait for somebody to say, "Oh, you can do this or you can't do that." Go get it.
Yeah, it's already been shown you can get it. It's just you gotta get it. It's been shown. There's too many people out there getting it for you to feel like you can't. So you just gotta.
We gotta take care and buy back our own communities, and and do it for not only for our generation, but for the older generation and the generation behind us. It's only right, man. Only right.
You're right. All right, with everything that's going on, how much is that affecting the 401k?
Well, more than likely, man. Everybody's probably seen a drop in what they've had in their 401k with the whole entire economy dropping. But man, just like with individual stocks, man, it's a perfect time to up your contribution to the 401k or your IRA or what have you. Just because you're just getting you whatever mutual funds that you're invested in, you're getting better rates. So if you were paying 2 months ago, if you were paying $20 2 months ago, now you're probably paying $15 or $12, depending on what you're investing in.
All right, I was wondering about that because it's like with that, it's like you know where your money's going, but you're not for sure where your money's going.
Yeah.
So it was kind of iffy with me on what to really do with it.
No, yeah, it's the same thing, man. I would say every mutual fund within your 401k has a stock symbol. So I'd say, look that up. Go do a Google search. Go to Yahoo Finance or whatever, and look and see what the top 10 companies that are vested within that mutual fund, and it'll break down exactly where your money's going. It'll show you, the top holdings, whether it's like it's Apple, Google, Adobe, Priceline. It has top holdings companies that you're investing into, so the mutual funds basically go off on the positivity or the negatively gains or losses of these individual stocks. But it's more stable than going on the stock market yourself and buying individual shares.
What makes
it? If you're not comfortable.
What makes it more stable? Because it's like controlled or what?
No, so essentially, right? If you look at buying individual stocks, right, as let's say one pencil in your hand, right? You could basically break one pencil with your hand, right?
Yes.
Mutual fund is basically based upon 10, 15, maybe more companies together that are vested into this one fund. So it's like having 15 pencils in your hand.
All right.
And if you try to break it, you could probably break one or two.
Gotcha.
But the remaining 8 are going to stand, right?
All right.
So a mutual fund, basically how it works is if you have 3 companies within this fund, 3 companies that might be doing bad, well, you have the remaining of them doing good, and they're pulling up the average of percentage loss. They're pulling it up.
All right.
Right, and vice versa. So you could have 10 that you and also skipping around a little bit. The mutual funds price is 9 times out of 10 going to be cheaper than the actual individual stock cost. So in a mutual fund, 3% of Apple. That's all you get in the mutual fund, but you're only paying $20 instead of paying $300 for one share of Apple.
Got you. All right, I never knew how that worked.
Yeah.
All right. That makes perfectly good
sense. So it's
sense.
just small percentages of these different companies
working
within the mutual fund.
All
correct.
Right. All right, gotcha.
Yeah. So it's just if anybody's if they're nervous and unsure about taking the extra money and buying individual stocks themselves because of it's volatile on the stock market, it's too up and down. Take that extra money, put it in your 401k. Especially if you're just gonna hold on to it for a long time.
Yeah,
just do it that way.
So you know it's definitely be doing something for you. Something.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and it's tax benefits with that.
All right.
With increasing or giving more money to your 401k or your IRA at the end of the year, it's a tax write-off.
Bad. All right, brother. Now we at the end of all the good stuff. Now I want you for right now, if you have some handy, like your top 3 stocks, 3 to 5. Let's go 3 to 5 because I know there's a lot of them right now you can actually look at. So let's go your top 3 to 5 stocks that you suggest people to look at. You're not saying you got to go out and get it, but you suggest to people to look at and might want to really think hard about investing in those.
All right, I'm gonna go with Delta Airlines.
All right, Delta.
That's number 1 right there.
Right.
I'm gonna go, and this can swing either way.
All right.
It's Carnival CCL, which is Carnival Cruise Ships, or you can go to Royal Caribbean or Norwegian.
All
Norwegian and Carnival are both the cheapest.
All right.
Norwegian is $11 and Carnival's $12.
You said what you said? Royal.
Royal Caribbean.
Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, that's the most expensive though. That's $36.
All right, and what? And you said Norwegian.
Norwegian, it's $11.23.
All right, gotcha.
And Carnival is $12.91.
All right. So I'm gonna put that all on the same line. As far as like cruise shit to look into. All right.
Yep.
What else you got? So all those counted as one. I'm counting all those. I'm counting Delta separate, then all the cruise lines. I'm counting that as another. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Cruise lines. So essentially across anything like what I'm saying right now, I'd say across the board. If you don't like Delta, look at American Airlines. Look at United. Look at something.
Gotcha.
Something different. You know what I'm saying? I would go PK. Parks. Yep. Parks, hotels, and resorts.
All right. And
$8.05 right now.
All right. And didn't Hilton buy part of them or bought it or something like that? All right.
They bought them. Yep. Right. So they're basically like a resort type of establishment. And when you go to Hawaii, Puerto Rico, any of these tropical countries, they have resorts that people usually go to and have a good time at.
Yeah.
And like I said, they're $8.05 right now, and that's down from $31.
And once again, people, when these restrictions are lifted, people are going to vacate. They want to go on these vacations. They want to make up for lost time. They want to get wilder. So these it's going to pop off. All right, what else you got?
All right. Do Bank of America?
All right.
They're at $22.30.
What are they down from?
Do that real quick. They are down from $35.72.
All right.
So, and again, you go across the board, whether it's Wells Fargo, J.P. Morgan, any of these companies that people, anybody that you're interested in, you kind of go and
gotcha
and grab that.
All right.
And
last one,
Man.
Unless you got you can do one. You can do this last one and then an honorable mention because it sounds like you got a lot.